And everybody.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in.
So good to see everybody in the chat. Mandy wins the gold tonight. She was first in the chat. Thanks for being here, Mandy. We appreciate it. Let's see all of you lovely people. My goodness. Sebastian the Crab, welcome in. So good to see you. Francisco, always good to see you, Francisco. And Tina DCS. Let's see. Let's put this on the screen, guys. I am just going through. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, Mandy was talking about going to I think Mandy is going to Mickey's Not So Scary. So that would be
neat. Very cool.
Great.
Hope you have a great time.
So great. Yeah, we're excited about that for you. I'm excited because, guys, I saw just recently that every single Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party is sold out.
Oh my goodness.
They are completely sold out for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. So if we're planning on going, though, always be sure and check back because you have people cancel. You have people who Mike, welcome in. Kevin, Theme Park Adventure, glad you're here. You have people cancel all the time. Let those spots go. And then on occasion, as the night approaches, they will open up more slots. So, it's not a definite thing. Thanks so much, Dane. We appreciate you. And Tina, good to see you.
Oh,
Mike.
Oh, there we go. Yachty is going to the party on Sunday. Well, have a great time, Yachty.
That is so cool. Yeah, are you going to live stream or just vlog it, maybe? Because I would love to see it. And it's hard to, really, it's hard to, you're kind of, stuck because I would love to live stream it. Guys, I'm probably going to vlog that one. Jeff and I are going on the 10th, and I'm probably going to vlog that one instead of trying to live stream it. Now, Mike and Russ are going on the 18th of September, if I'm not mistaken. Mike, so they will be here. They will be there on the 18th, and that trip was a gift from some YouTubers who just wanted to see Mike be able to go, and Russ is going to go with him, and so we're excited about that. I think y'all
are have a blast.
For just a little while at the party. So that'll be great. I am so excited to go back to the party. 2019 was the first and last one, actually, that I attended. So I'm really excited. I'm so far behind in the chat, guys.
The last time we went was 2016.
Mm-hmm. So you are overdue, William. You definitely are overdue. 20 days to our Walt Disney World trip. So we're really excited about that. We've got some good meet and greets lined up, with friends. It's always interesting to go to Walt Disney World now. Who
we have a correction from Mikey. The 16th. Okay. Friday. The 16th. Is when they're going.
On Friday, the 16th. I had the wrong. I put it on my calendar, Mike, but I wasn't looking at my calendar. So we will be looking forward to that. The 16th is when you guys are going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. And like I said, Mike, I want a short or on the live stream of you grabbing that Gravediggers milkshake or Gravediggers drink. It's probably, let's see, probably a Sleepy Hollow. I'm thinking I remember that's a Sleepy Hollow. So you got to get that one. You got to get that one. But yeah, I'm really excited about it, and to see it back. One of the things I'm most excited about is the Ride of the Headless Horseman. The Ride of the Headless Horseman, guys. Hey, boo to you, Mark.
Welcome in, Mark.
For World of Walters, Dad, Mark. It's the boo to you Halloween party. The Gravediggers are my absolute favorite part of that, and my other favorite is the Ride of the Headless Horseman. Is ridiculous. I mean, it's just so cool. So, yeah. Oh, we will definitely be watching, Mike.
Other people that have joined in, Mike Cabral, Dean the Turkey Legster, Mike Wheeler, Hepley Ariati, the Moonlight Adventures. Good to see y'all here again. And wonderful World of Walter's dad, Mark. Amy, AGC Magic TV. So I believe Amy just got back. I don't know if she's back yet. I'm not sure what Amy's current status is, but I believe she was at D23 So let us know. Let us know in the chat, Amy, your thoughts on that. I saw, I think you had posted a walkthrough video, and so anyway, check out Amy's channel. I would love to make it to D23 at some point. I've got
at some point maybe. Yeah, we will at some point. We're members, and so we would love to at least once. At least one time to make it to D23 would be a lot of fun. D23, of course, for those of you who are not familiar with it, is Disney's fan club. D23, of course, 1923 was the year that Walt moved to California, I believe, and started the company, Walt and Roy. And so it's called D23 for that reason. And if you go to d23.com, you can find information on Disney's fan club. And they have this huge expo. They just had it. We're going to talk about a lot of the news coming from that expo tonight.
Lots of news.
Tons of news. Just a little. We're just going to scratch the surface tonight, guys. We may have to continue this into next week because they have it, at the expo. It goes on for several days. And they had this held this September 9th, 10th, and 11th at the Anaheim Convention Center in California. And so we're going to cover some pieces tonight, and we may go back and pick up some more of it next week because there's just a ton of it. So
we would be here for a long time.
We would
if we're to attempt to cover.
The whole thing is just. But you can go. You can. They do have the live streams posted on YouTube if you want to go. And check out some of the announcements.
They have a quick hit also on Disney Plus. They have a couple of replays that are anywhere from 12 to 17 minutes long. They have days 1 and 2. I haven't seen day 3 pop up yet, but Jillian and I watched days 1 and 2, kind of a quick recap of some of the bigger highlights that they hit from the show.
Pretty cool. Yeah, really neat. So you can do that. There are lots of places you can go to YouTube or those pieces on Disney Plus. If you're curious, it's a lot of fun, and they announce, coming, their plans for the parks and for the streaming service and movies and what have you. So it's really a lot of fun. We're going to talk about some of it tonight. But first, I did want to say Happy Grandparents' Day, which was Sunday, to all of you grandparents out there. And speaking of that, go to the Mickey Bunch, to Kelly's channel, and watch her Grandparents' Day special. It was on Sunday night. I was a guest on that show. We went through it was a lot of fun. We went through all of the Disney grandparents and just shared, some of our favorite things about being a grandparent. It was a really fun show. So check out the Mickey Bunch on that, and I'll mention it a little bit later too. But it was really cool. I'm sorry, guys, my nose is really itching. Sometimes it does that. But yeah, definitely go over and check that out. And I hope everybody had a nice Grandparents' Day. And if you are not a grandparent and you still have your grandparents around, that you gave them a hug or a call, because our grandparents are really special in our lives. And when you still have your grandparents around, it is indeed a treat and a special blessing. So, also, it's International Chocolate Day. For those of you who didn't know, we've got a few hours until midnight here. Run out and get some chocolate. It's your excuse to go eat chocolate. What is not to like about International Chocolate Day? So, definitely keep that in mind. If you've got some Hershey's Kisses, go for it. It's 9:13 Central Time. Hey, International Chocolate Day. You got to do it, right? Oh, Jonathan, welcome in.
Welcome in, Jonathan.
And Tina still says the fairy godmother is a grandmother. Fairy godmother got an honorable mention with Kelly, and there was a debate. The guy said she's not a grandmother, and the lady said, yeah, she's a grandmother type. So yeah, she gets honorable mention definitely on Grandparents' Day. But yeah, welcome in, Jonathan. It's so good to see you. And also, just quickly, guys, we have to mention September 11th. It's why I'm wearing my red, white, and blue tonight, and probably why William is wearing his red, white, and blue.
I think no. I mean, honestly, I think I've just gotten really good at rolling the dice on what I'm going to wear for the stream, because we talked recently about Max Goof being at the Halloween party dressed as Powerline, and that night I just happened to be wearing my Powerline shirt, and tonight I had the red, white, and blue on already, and decided to go ahead and leave it on. So
there you go.
Completely by accident, by happy circumstance that
there you go.
that happened to be matching for the theme tonight.
It works for tonight. So yeah, Mike, I'm with you. Mike says I love chocolate and it loves me back. Just this wonderful chocolate hug. Okay. Question for the chat. Put in your favorite chocolate candy. What's mine is hands down, always has been Reese's peanut butter cups. I love them. I think Tracy Glenn has absolutely the right idea on that. It's just hands down my favorite. I also love Baby Ruth and Butterfinger, but and just for the record, I don't know that I ever met chocolate that I didn't like, but definitely Reese's peanut butter cup. What's yours?
Same thing, except I also my number 2 or maybe even 1A would be a Reese's Fast Break bar.
Those are good.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of those.
Yeah, those are good. That's that's like Reese's peanut butter cup 2. So anything with that chocolate and peanut butter combination, it's really good. But yeah, and we wanted just quickly, guys, to say a little bit about September 11th. We just observed the anniversary of September 11th, and I know that all of us, who went through that day, remember it, as if it were yesterday, and so we never want to forget that day and the harsh reality that there were people who did us horrible harm that day, and yet afterwards we picked up, we went on. We would not allow terrorism to stop America, to stop our ideals and to tear us down. And I pray that we can always have that attitude, that we can cultivate that attitude, and may God continue to bless our country. So,
agreed. Yeah, that spirit of kind of unity, following the terrible events of that day, is something that has always kind of stuck with me, and I wish, especially during the current climate, that I wish we could find a little bit more unity,
absolutely,
in that sense of patriotism as well. But anyway,
yeah. So may God continue to bless our country, and maybe we, always find a way to do the right thing. America, was founded on freedoms and liberties, and we need to continue that, that fight. Our country is a beacon, I think, still for freedom and liberty. May we always be that. Mark said he was out practicing marching band, watching a bunch of corporate jets land at the tiny airport there. They were being grounded. Yeah. I remember taking you guys out. I don't know if you remember this, William, but I took all of y'all outside that night, and I said, we need to look up into the sky, because there are no planes for the first time in my life. Look at the night sky, because there was nothing flying. Everything was grounded, of course. It was a tough day. So it was a really tough day. But anyway, moving on, and we'll see what we've got coming up here. We're going to discuss Disney news and the D23 Expo. It was held September 9th, 10th, and 11th in Anaheim at the Convention Center. And we're going to jump into that. Let me just do a quick rundown of this day in Disney history. We love our Disney history, guys, and then we'll jump into that. We can probably be bringing up the slideshow for that.
Welcome in Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure. Thanks for being here.
Brian, yeah. Thank you so much, Brian, for being here. 1937, film director, animator, production designer, video game designer, and animation instructor Don Bluth was born in El Paso, Texas, fellow Texan. He started at Disney in 1955, and Don Bluth's name is familiar to me and to a lot of us who follow animation. He left only 2 years after being hired. He returned to Disney in 1971, and he worked on Robin Hood, Winnie the Pooh, and Tigger 2 and the Rescuers, and directed animation on Pete's Dragon. On his 42nd birthday in 1979, Bluth, along with Gary Goldman, John Pomeroy, and 9 fellow Disney animators, set out to start their own animation studio, Don Bluth Productions. So he actually, went into competition with Disney in 1979 when he famously quit. But at any rate, Don Bluth, was definitely a contributor to Disney and a fantastic animator. So interesting story there. 1939. Now this one's interesting, William. I didn't realize this. 1939. Actor Richard Dawson Keel, best known as his role as the steel-toothed Jaws in 2 of the James Bond movies, The Spy Who Loved Me and Moonraker, was born in Detroit, Michigan. He lampooned the role with a tongue-in-cheek cameo in Disney's 1999 Inspector Gadget, and then he later supplied the voice of Vladimir for Disney's 2010 animated feature Tangled. I did not know that.
I didn't either.
That's
Jaws so funny. I had no idea.
Tangled, had no idea. So I'm really going to have to listen to Vladimir. Of course, he was one of the thugs, who had a dream at the Snuggly Duckling. So I'm really excited to listen a little closer to Vladimir's voice. But I really love Richard Dawson Keel and everything that we saw him in. I think, from all accounts, he was a really nice man. He died in 2014 at age 74, which means that when he did Tangled, when he voiced Vladimir for Tangled, he was 70.
Yeah.
So, 1941, Walt Disney's father, Elias, passed away in Los Angeles at the age of 82. Walt was in South America at the time in the middle of a 9-week trip, a 10-week trip. And his dad died while they were doing the Good Neighbor tour that they went on, which was really sad. But at any rate, 2007, Disney World's Haunted Mansion reopened after a summer refurb, and it was just in time for Halloween. So in 2007, they did a summer refurb on the Haunted Mansion. 2011, and if I'm not mistaken, William, just as a thought here, I think we were there in 2007 when the Haunted Mansion was closed.
Oh, really?
Do you remember? Yeah. It was. Yes, I think we were there because I remember going into the parks. Now that this is mentioned, I do remember going into the park and the Haunted Mansion was closed. I remember that.
I know we went that year.
We did.
I couldn't remember which trip it was. There were several trips. Pretty much that first trip that we took when I was moving from 8th grade to 9th. Since I turned 3, there was that big gap of time where we didn't go to the parks. And then we went to the parks a whole lot between that trip,
almost every year.
Between that trip and whenever I went off to college, there were several trips in between there.
I just kept wanting to go back, and so
that's welcome in, Miss Najuma. Thanks for being here.
Oh, Mr. Juma, welcome. Thank you so much for popping in. We appreciate you being here. I remember that because we were there in 2007, in the summer of 2007. 2011, and this is the last one, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party was held for the very first time this season on this day in 2011 at the Magic Kingdom in Disney World. The family-friendly after-hours event from 7 p.m. until midnight offered loads of treats, character meet and greets, and special entertainment. Mickey's annual Halloween bash is scheduled for 22 more selected nights through November 1st. So this in 2011. This was the first time that they held Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So kind of cool there. Let's see. Yes, Mr. Juma, thanks so much for popping in. We so appreciate it. And guys, I'm sorry, my nose is still itching. Apologize. Could be my kitty cat.
So I did a quick count based off of our notes. You said there were 22 not Mickey's Not So Scary parties back in 2011. There are now 37.
So I thought that
if tonight was the first night in 2011, they've since pushed that way up.
They have. Yeah.
And so I went through and counted the dates real quick, and I think it's 37, the number that they have this year.
Yeah.
And it starts August 12th. So they're starting a whole month in advance, basically, these days versus in 2011.
Well, and, you may think, oh, it's August. It's not time for Halloween yet. But all the Halloween parties are sold out, guys. So, it's the Halloween party, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is just really a classic. I mean, they have done such a good job with it. That I'll go in, sweltering heat in August to see, the Voodoo Parade and all that cool stuff that they do for the Halloween party. So, they have definitely bumped it up. Okay, now quickly to D23 news, guys, and we're just we are seriously, we're going to hit just the highlights tonight. There is so much news. And next week, we'll probably, run through some of it quickly. Oh, so Cargo, welcome in. So Cargo. Welcome in, Cargo.
Appreciate you being
here. We'll probably run through a little bit more of it, but we wanted to hit, there are so many pieces of it and so many, they made a lot of announcements, guys. Some of them were more cryptic than others, shall we say. And some of them were, some of them were like concept things. They were like, and I'll tell you on those, they didn't give a definite date. They just said, this is being discussed. As something that we want to do. So the first one that they announced that I was really excited about, this is a concept. This is concept art for a new statue of Walt Disney that they are going to put in Epcot in an area of World Celebration called Dreamer's Point. And this is going to be read really, really cool. And this statue is called Walt the Dreamer.
Did they give us a date for this? Because I feel like they have presented this previously. This is not the first time we've seen this.
Now I don't remember seeing it before. Oh,
I
hey,
do.
welcome, Danny.
That or I'm having deja vu
all over again.
Yeah. Because I know I've seen this before. I was wondering whether we had a date.
I don't think they gave a date on this one.
Yeah.
They announced a whole lot of things that were conceptual and didn't give dates. Sometimes, like with some of the things we're going to talk about a little bit later, they would say, they would give you a time of year like spring or fall or whatever, then you have to kind of, throw the dart at the dartboard to figure out when that's going to be. But I don't now. I know everybody was paying attention, or most people in the chat were paying attention. So if you heard a definite date on this, let me know. But it is the statue itself. I did not put in a picture of the actual statue. is ready, and it was on display at D23.
Yeah,
I
I
think
saw a picture of it
saw a
floating
couple of
around on the
people.
internet.
The overseas one. Yeah, I think I saw a picture of this one too. But anyway, I absolutely love this this idea. Anytime they add, more statues of Walt, I would love to see another statue of Roy. Really, in the parks, I really would. You can't have too much of Walt's presence. Just to remind us where we came from, folks.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. I love this idea. Next they announced that now this is a Disneyland announcement, but the Magic Happens Parade is returning to Disneyland, and that Magic Happens Parade is really amazing.
I'll have to look up a stream of it.
Yeah, I think I'm sure the Monarchs, Monarch Moments have this whole parade probably on their channel, and it is really a fantastic parade. So this is coming back, and it's going to be part of the anniversary celebration, 100 Years of Wonder, the 100 Years of Wonder celebration. So we're like going from celebrating 50 years of Walt Disney World to 100 years of the Disney company, as a whole. So, so that's going to be really, really cool. I'm excited about that one. And this is just a picture from that parade. But again, check out Monarch Moments channel, and they probably have that whole parade. You can do a search on their channel, and they probably have that whole parade. I'm sure they do. Then now this one's interesting, guys. I'm really interested to know what you think about this one in the chat. William, did you see the announcement for this one? There is a new land or lands, and all Josh Tomorrow said on this one was it was like under development.
Yeah.
So this is very much in beginning stages. This is some concept art for it. They are doing a land or lands, depending on how this all comes out. But they're thinking of doing well, it's hard to explain. An extension in Magic Kingdom beyond Big Thunder Mountain Railroad in Frontierland at Magic Kingdom. These lands would include possibly Coco, Encanto, and Disney villains. Okay, now to me, that's an interesting mix.
Yeah, it is. And my first thought, whenever I heard it, I was like, cool. And then my second thought was, what are you going to call it?
Well, and, it doesn't belong in Frontierland.
Yeah.
So that is... that bugs me a little bit. Yeah. I know that a lot of people are interested in, are excited about a possible villains area. I don't know if they have the room in Fantasyland, but it seems to me like something like this would be, maybe it's going to be, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how they're going to do it, but Disney World, and this is, this is just me, but Disney World is organized in a way that Walt wanted it organized. And I hate to see them start just, sticking things in there that don't fit. So I don't know. What do y'all think about this? I
don't have anything against it. I wonder what they're going to call it. And then also too, I wonder whether or not this is actually going to come to fruition. Because Mary Poppins, and for years we've heard rumblings of some sort of Tangled attraction, and then also we've heard That's rumblings of a Haunted Mansion style restaurant. There have been various rumblings, but the Mary Poppins attraction was actually announced, and its since has just been forgotten seemingly. But yeah, I think it's really cool. I think that I love the movie Coco. I think it's one of the best movies that they've put out in recent years, quite frankly.
It is. I agree.
And then Encanto obviously is the new flavor of the month.
Huge hit.
Very good. Everybody seems to love Encanto. Great music. Neat story. But then the villains, it's like, okay, what are you going to do with that?
Fantasyland.
Yeah,
Fantasyland, definitely.
What are you going to do with the villains? Like, you're going to do a villain's land. Like, is there going to be, are we going to get a Snow White Scary Adventure style ride? Maybe a ride that's a bit more frightening. I'm just curious to see how they fit it in, because as far as I know, it'd be the first time that they've ever done anything like this, like gone kind of darker. And so I'm very curious to see, what's the main focal point going to be for this area? What attractions are you going to have in this area? Are the cast members going to be wearing kind of, minion style outfits? Just lots of questions. So we'll see we'll see whether or not any of this actually comes to fruition or not. We'll see. I mean, it's ambitious, to say that we're going to add all this stuff to the parks, or to the Magic Kingdom. But we'll see. I'm intrigued. I'd love to see it happen. I do think that some of these things would fit better elsewhere. You've already got the Mexico Pavilion. You could easily, and that's been another thing that they've discussed for years, was just retheming the Three Caballeros ride to making it Coco. And the end scene in the Three Caballeros ride is a concert. So, there's that. Anyway, it's, we'll see what happens here. I know that they want to, strike while the iron's hot with Encanto. And so we'll see. I mean, the one, and again, love it, Coco, love Encanto, but the one that by far intrigues me the most is potential villains section, just because. What are you going to do?
What do you do with it?
Yeah.
What do you do with it? How do you develop it?
Which villain do you highlight?
And with their, what types of rides are you going to have? It's we celebrate heroes.
Yeah.
We celebrate heroes. And, I understand that every good story has to have a villain. But I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you glorify the villains. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
intrigued.
I'd have to.
One of the castles has the giant dragon underneath it. I can't remember which castle that is off the top of my head. I'm trying to think of other villain representation in the parks.
Right.
And so, outside of, the occasional meet and greet, outside of Not So Scary, I'm trying to think of other places. Oh, Paris.
Yeah, Villains After Hours, when they have them, Villains After Hours. I'd like to go to Villains After Hours.
Yeah.
At some point.
I wonder what attractions you would have. And then also too, just kind of the, overall feel, that I just, thinking of it in my head, what's the castle going to look like, or what is that focal point going to be? And then what's the other kind of building architecture going to look like?
Right.
So it sounds like I wish that I could be a fly on the wall, as the Imagineers are kind of like basically just throwing this up on a chalkboard and saying, okay, what are we going to do with this?
What do we do here?
So, yeah.
And Mark brings up a good point. That's why it needs to be an offset area. Parents can choose to skip it. If Coco is right next door, it's harder to skip. So that's, you run into some logistical, different, logistical But anyway, Josh Tomorrow announced this very nebulously, shall we say. He was somewhat cryptic on this. So maybe this one is just something they decided to throw out there, to
as we've discussed so far. We've seen them run into having too many irons in the fire at once already.
What makes you say that?
and things got tabled.
That's true.
And so I'm very curious to see what happens. But yeah, like I said, I would love to be a fly on the wall of Walt Disney Imagineering and just hear them talk about kind of strategy and thought process and kind of storyboarding for a villain section.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, somebody said earlier, I think it was Danny said they belong in the parking lot. Villains belong in the parking lot.
That's funny.
And Tina said, I guess this is why I'm having trouble with it. Tina says, but villains don't work in a vacuum. They only fit as a fail to the heroes.
Yeah.
So, that's true, Tina. That's very true.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Yes.
Thanos.
Yes. Thanos. There you go. Just to remember that this is in early stages. Yeah. Well, indeed. So moving right along, we'll move on from that one and probably, ponder that one later on for sure.
It's also a good point, Mark, that, there's been turnover and morale's not the best currently at WDI with the Link Nona move. So some of the creativity has been stifled and they've had turnover too. I mean, there have been some big name people from both the parks operations and Imagineering that are, no longer with the company now.
That's true.
So it's very interesting. I just, again, I want to see, I would love to hear the planning and thought process and everything behind what they have in store for this.
Yeah, I would too. Most definitely. Okay, so what do we have next? Let's see. Now this is something that we've talked about before, guys. For Animal Kingdom has Dinoland USA, and Dinoland has been, I don't know. The kids love it. Obviously, kids love it, and a lot of parents kind of wonder, why it's there. Because it's kind of has a carnival feel to it. And my thing has always been, and what I also have seen some Imagineers, comment on this section, is that it's not for adults, it's for kids.
Yeah.
That's the reason it looks the way it does. That's the reason it has the feel that it does. And quite frankly, our Adam, when he was like 7, like in the 2007, year that we were there, 2008, when Adam was much younger, absolutely loved Primeval World. He Jeff still remembers, and gets nauseated when he thinks of Primeval World because they wrote it so many times. So, but be that as it may, they are. I think Primeval World has been removed. It's gone. It's completely gone. And that area needs something. It needs to be used. It's a nice area. It's in a good, part of the park. So what they announced at D23, that they are going to add 2 themes possibly to replace Dinoland USA and Animal Kingdom: Moana and Zootopia.
Yeah.
Now, Primeval Hurl.
I was going to say that name floated around our family as well.
Yes,
Danny.
All of us have our pictures taken in front of the sign, with the big bone on it. I have this great picture of Kylie. I should have put it in the slideshow of her under, the boneyard sign. But yeah, it's see, we have said that if you're going to put characters in Animal Kingdom, and they have obviously begun to put real, to put some, some IP in Animal Kingdom, that Zootopia would be a great fit there. I think Zootopia would be fantastic. I think the kids would love it. I wish they would just do Zootopia because, they're planning Moana for Epcot.
Yeah.
And, they're, they have her in some other places. So I
Did
wish
you
they
see the
would
picture
just.
of the giant Tafiti, by the way?
Yes, it's in the slideshow later.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah.
So, they're doing Moana Journey of Water in Epcot, and we're just about to get to that. But I think Zootopia. I would love to see Zootopia here.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jillian thinks Moana doesn't fit quite as well. Yes, it is prime real estate in the park. It does.
But I'm curious. Okay. Here's my thing. I hope if they do Zootopia that they kind of maintain some of the kid-friendly stuff. Because I think about it. It's like, okay, let's think about Disney California Adventure real quick. A Bug's Land was 100% kid stuff.
That's true.
Whereas, Avengers Campus, you don't have, they got rid of all those small attractions in that space.
They did.
And now you've got, they're adding the new ride, which they announced, where you're battling King Thanos. A multiversal variant of Thanos in that ride.
Right.
But they've got the Spiderman ride, which I believe it's accessible. But again, that was several rides. Like they had tuck and roll, like the bumper cars. They had the choo choo train. I think they had several little cute rides in that section, and it was really cute. We enjoyed it.
I have pictures. Yeah, I have throwback
we
pictures.
We went in 2017. Jillian and I did for her birthday, it was a really, really cute section. But again, that's a full area that was dedicated to kids that that ended up being replaced. So I'm very, very happy. I hope that they keep some kid-friendly stuff. But I'm really interested to see what they do with this area. I love Moana. I do think it's a very strange decision to incorporate her here at Animal Kingdom.
Right. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense to me. I agree.
I hope the ride's awesome because I really enjoy that movie. But I'd rather see them stick with one, singular theme, versus kind of splitting it and not really making a whole lot of sense. The other thing I wanted to mention too about Dinosaur was I wonder how many people don't even know that the Dinosaur movie exists.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
I can remember getting, I think, Happy Meal toys for it, but I don't think I've ever seen the Dinosaur movie.
Is it on Disney Plus? Do we know?
Yeah.
Do we know is Dinosaur on Disney Plus?
If I had to guess, it probably is. Yeah. Welcome in, Jeff and Ange. This is our dream. Thanks for being here.
Oh, hey. Welcome, guys. Good to see you. So anyway, that's what they're going to do with this. They're thinking, and by the time it actually, who knows if it'll ever materialize. I think they'll put something in there, but maybe they'll narrow the scope a little bit and just go with Zootopia. I think there are tons of really cute things you could do with Zootopia in that area.
I'd rather see them do one thing and do it really well.
Me too.
But if they can execute both very well, hey, I'm not going to be upset because again, I enjoy both. I enjoy Moana. I enjoy Zootopia. So they can do both and do it well. I've got no problems with it.
Oh yeah. But we want them to do it well, and that's the thing. That's the thing in looking. Disney has had some falters here, in recent months, and the whole blip notwithstanding, I think they have had some, like Mark said, they've had some turnover and some trouble in their in the Imagineering part of the company. And it shows. It's showing, guys. It's showing, Disney. that that you're having some trouble there, with your Imagineering. So don't get too spread out, don't get spread too thin, and give us an inferior product. Give us, keep your standards up there, keep bumping the lamp. And, so let's see what else Irene had a good Zootopia should be a conservation station. Animals could convert the train to the Zootopia one. Well, that would be a thought. That is a thought. Mm-hmm. And conservation station, though, I love conservation station. I think conservation station, really fits. I mean, that's the whole point of Animal Kingdom. Is to it's Animal Kingdom is to be has a real educational piece to it that is supposed to be there that Joe Rohde intended for it. And so,
have a good night, Danny. Anyway. Thanks for being here.
Oh, Danny. Yeah. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. So, at any rate.
Yeah. I mean, the concept art looks really cool.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what we actually end up getting.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. And Moonlight Adventure says, I feel like Moana would fit better in MK or Epcot. And speaking of Epcot, Moana is going into Epcot.
Good segue.
It's going into the Moana Journey of Water is going to be an entire little section of Epcot, and it's slated to open in late 2023. According to, oh my goodness. And, so my husband has just made a chocolate run. Okay, guys, look. Yay! We got the chocolate run.
Did you bring enough for the whole class?
There we go. So we've got.
Nice. You got it covered.
We got it covered.
Have a good night, Dean. Thanks for being here.
And this was a big cup. Yay. We got a big cup going on here. He did great, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Joe comes through, guys. He comes through. So we've got chocolate day covered. Okay, excellent.
I think Mark has the best suggestion. He said, ask Joe Rohde what he thinks should go there and do that.
Okay, that makes the most sense of any. I could not agree more. Mark has settled. Mark has settled it. I'm 100% on board with that, Mark, because anything Joe Rohde wants to do is fine with me. There you go. He did, didn't he? He did, didn't he? Cargo. Oh my. I'll get adopted. Yeah, he did really well. And this, he bought a plain Hershey bar and one with almonds, and then he brought a plain Reese's cup and a big cup too.
Nice.
So, oh my,
looks really good.
So we're gonna. I don't care what time it is. I'm gonna have some chocolate with a glass of milk after the stream.
Jillian makes a good point too, saying that all I can say is people didn't like the Avatar park coming into Animal Kingdom, but it's a huge hit now. So I guess don't knock it till you see it. Yeah. Good point.
That's a good point, Jillian. That's a good point. But that
was also Joe Rohde and James Cameron's baby.
It was totally, yeah. So I think Mark takes the taco for tonight. Mark wins the show because that's 100%. Yeah. Ask Joe Rohde for crying out loud. Animal Kingdom is pretty much straight out of Joe Rohde's head. So, ask him. But Moana Journey of Water is heavily under construction. You can find construction pictures of it. I'm really excited to see. And I honestly, I don't know.
And they said it's kind of a walkthrough attraction. Last I heard. So very intrigued to see what all they do with water. And walking through.
I am too. Yeah, I will do that. Yes. Dental hygiene is important there, Dean. Thanks we'll definitely do that. interested to see what this is what's gonna happen here. But it's okay if they don't get this one done for a while. We need Walcott to go away. Okay, we need them to concentrate their efforts on, getting Epcot fixed.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's ready for those walls to start to come down.
Yeah, he did. The man brought a line into the board meeting to get it done. There you go. Goat move, right? I agree. Yeah. Listen, around here, you're, Joe Rohde. Oh my gosh, Joe Rohde's the man. I mean, Joe Rohde, again, Animal Kingdom, straight out of his head. Aulani,
I mean, so many of the things that are just smash hits have come from his mind,
Yes, Imagineer Joe Rohde.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, absolutely. Aulani,
was
Disney,
it Aulani? Was he
Joe Rohde?
Was he in on Phantom Manor in Hong Kong?
He was in on. He was.
And the Guardians retheme as well.
The Guardians retheme. The Guardians retheme of Tower of Terror in Disneyland too. Mission Breakout, Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, and Pandora, Land of Avatar are on separate coasts, guys. Guardians is at Disneyland, and obviously Pandora is at Walt Disney World. And the openings were on the same day for those. I mean, the man was working on both of these at the same time. Both of them were smash hits. He flew from coast to coast to be at both openings.
I watched I was at work that day and had the streams of both of them up on my iPad.
Yeah, I remember. It was absolutely nuts. So cool. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Josh, tomorrow, tear down these walls at Epcot. Oh my goodness. Definitely. So, and oh my
Here's
gosh.
Here's a big one. There's a really big one.
Oh, yay. Look at what's on the screen, guys. The Hatbox Ghost at Disneyland is iconic.
Yeah.
The Hatbox Ghost only exists at the Haunted Mansion in Disneyland. And they announced at D23 that the Hatbox Ghost is coming to Walt Disney World. And I cannot tell you how excited I am about this. It's going to be added.
Welcome in, Ann. Thanks for being here. Good to see you.
The Hatbox Ghost. It was in Disney, the original Disneyland Haunted Mansion, before vanishing for a long time because they couldn't get the tech to work right. Yeah. And so this young man who was not even affiliated with Walt Disney Imagineering actually knew what they were trying to do to get. The Hatbox Ghost, his head appears on his shoulders, and then it magically appears in the Hatbox, and that's why he's called the Hatbox Ghost. Well, this young man worked in his garage on the Hatbox Ghost to make that. He was a huge Haunted Mansion fan.
That's behind the attraction. Is that where it's from? Yeah.
Yes, behind the attraction. Check out Behind the Attraction on Disney Plus. It's the Haunted Mansion episode, obviously, and they talk about this in detail. It's a fantastic episode with Rolly Crump, and oh my gosh, just a great one to watch. Yeah. But yeah, so he worked on it until he got the tech to work, and then he pitched it literally to Walt Disney Imagineering, and it worked. So this has kind of been a point of pride, guys, for West Coasters that they alone have a Hatbox Ghost. So Disneylanders may be a little upset that we're getting it on the East Coast, but I'm excited about this one. Now, where will they put it? In Disneyland, it's it's at the end of the attic scene, where our groundskeeper is with the dog. So it'll be interesting to see where he'll appear. where they will put him, in the Magic Kingdom Haunted Mansion. But that was a big one for us. We're really excited about that one. So,
oh yeah, for sure.
Let's see, what else do we have here? What is next?
Updates to nighttime shows.
Yes, updates to the
nighttime Tina shows. Says top of the stairs. Oh yeah, before you go down. So as you're leaving the attic, he's right there, and then you start to make the trip down backwards to the groundskeeper and the dog.
Yeah. So that's we'll see where they if they decide to put him in basically the same spot or what. But I am really excited about that one.
Yeah, me too.
I am so excited about that one. Aulani and Expedition Everest. Yes, definitely, Tina. But anyway, Tina's still thinking about Joe Rohde. Harmonious, which is the nighttime spectacular in Epcot, is going to be replaced, even though it's had a kind of a short run. Harmonious started about the same time as the 50th anniversary celebration in Walt Disney World started. And that was actually Harmonious was slated to go in already. It was coincidental that it coincided with the 50th, but it is going to be replaced with 100 Years of Wonder, which is a nighttime spectacular that will again celebrate 100 years of the Walt Disney Company. And let's see, Harmonious was first announced at D23 in 2018, actually. And so Harmonious really hasn't been around that long. So we'll see what they do with that. It officially premiered on October 1st, 2021 for the 50th anniversary. And it actually replaced Illuminations, Reflections of Earth as the main. They had the temporary. Yeah. They had the temporary show.
That Epcot Forever.
The Epcot Forever that went on in between Illuminations and Harmonious. But so this is interesting. I think this is. It's interesting that they're doing this. I think because Harmonious has not run for very long.
No, it hasn't.
And this, of course, is a picture of the taco barges in the Stargate. Is what the fans have affectionately named the screens in the middle of World Showcase Lagoon there that are part of that show. And now this Harmonious, William, that's another thing that Jeff and I are going to have to see in Epcot when we're there, because I have never seen Harmonious in person.
Russ says Harmonious won't be replaced. I think it's just going to be an additional show like they do at Hollywood Studios with the animation show. Probably just a video thing that plays before Harmonious. Okay. Talking about the 100 Years of Wonder.
Right. Now, I have read both, Russ.
Oh, okay.
I've read that Harmonious was going to be replaced. So I don't know. I don't know exactly. I didn't see that. I haven't seen that particular announcement.
That animation show that runs at Hollywood Studios is super cool. Big fan of that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and Jillian says Harmonious is amazing in person, and I'm sure that that's true. I'm excited to see it. I am a diehard Illuminations fan. I absolutely loved Illuminations. So I'm excited to see this one too. And it's been, it's been run for a while now. And, so Cargo said that she really loved this one. So, okay. I look forward to seeing it. And William, William did a live stream on our channel, guys. William live streamed this from Epcot last year, I guess it was.
Yep.
So we do have a live stream of Harmonious on our channel.
In September last year, I believe.
Yeah. So the Harmonious barges are permanent-ish. Yeah, and they're thinking now. What I understood was that this new show, this 100 Years of Wonder, I mean, they'll use the same barges but it'll just be a kind of a reworked piece for 100 years. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see, and as they announce more specifics. The harmonious barges are permanent, right? Irene has it right. This will be the World of Color in DCA, where they swap out the pieces, the rigging stays. World of Color hides in the water, right? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. And these definitely do not hide. They stick out like sore thumbs in the lagoon. A lot of fans have complained about them sticking up and blocking the view, across World Showcase Lagoon there. Yeah, they're saying harmonious is going. I like it if you're standing in the right spot. Okay, gotcha. Okay, the other, golly, wow. Then we need to have a train whistle blast for this, and because we know that when this opens, we will actually get the train back.
Yes,
but
you can even see. So on the left side there, you can even see the steam stack coming out of the train. Just to the left here.
There it is,
of the Tron canopy.
yeah, right there. See it right there.
There you go.
Yeah. So this is really exciting. They announced an opening season, not a date.
Yeah.
But a season for Tron Light Cycle Run, the new one in Tomorrowland at Magic Kingdom, is opening spring of 2023. So
there we go. If I had to guess, it'll be right after the 50th celebration ends.
Right. Right.
As you said, so we should get, what you said, late 2023, I think is what you said, for the Moana Journey of Water. So yeah, I'd imagine they just continue staggering it out.
Yeah.
So spring, I'm guessing, will probably end up being May, May versus March, if I had to guess.
Yeah. So I am excited about Tron. Tomorrowland is my favorite land in Magic Kingdom. It just always has been from the time I was a little girl. Even the sign, even the old steampunk, sign really grabbed my attention as a child. I thought, my goodness, anything with a sign that cool, any has got to be cool, great. Yeah. So as I walked in, I would ooh and all over that sign, and then I love Space Mountain and everything in Tomorrowland. So I'm really glad that Tron is opening and getting some love.
Yeah.
Anxious to ride it. That's going to be to ride a new coaster in Tomorrowland is pretty phenomenal. So.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
I mean, Tron's, I thoroughly enjoy Tron. There's a really good, I lost track of the name of it. With Dan Lanigan, the prop culture. There's a really good episode of centered around Tron.
There is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. There he is.
On Disney Plus, there's a show called Prop Culture with a guy named Dan Lanigan, who's a big kind of enthusiast and collector of movie props. And there's an episode dedicated entirely to Tron, and it talks about some of the, the unique way in which Tron was themed, and it will created, how the movie was shot and everything. And so it's really, really neat. I'm really excited to see, and to see and experience this Tron coaster at some point. Welcome in, Elena. Aloha. Thanks for being here.
It was a really good, prop culture was great. I would love to see them. I would love to see them do some more episodes of that. We really,
me too.
Really enjoyed that. And Behind the Attraction as well. Behind the Attraction was also extremely, extremely good. Produced by Dwayne
$7.
Johnson.
Yep, $7 Promotions. Dwayne Johnson's production company.
Fantastic.
So we talked about Tron, and kind of talked about Tomorrowland kind of needing a breath of fresh air. You know, with you know, Stitch's Great Escape has been closed for, you know, who knows how long now. And you know, and there's been kind of, you know, chatter about what they might do with it. That, you know, I heard people mention some sort of Wreck-It Ralph kind of VR, you know, racing attraction. You know, kind of different things that floated around. But obviously, since they didn't bring it up at D23, there's no immediate plans for them filling that space.
Right. And see, I think that one, I think they need to make that a priority. I think they need to fill that space. It's an empty space. I mean, it's you know, it's kind of a hole. And, you know, I think they need to, instead of creating something new, they need to go ahead and get something good back, you know, back in that space. But, you know, we'll see what they do. They are kind of revamping, refurbing, giving Tomorrowland a, you know, facelift with the opening of Tron in mind. So they, you know, between now and the opening, they may, you know, they may come up with something cool. Who knows?
Yeah.
But we'll see on that. And then the last one that we wanted to bring up tonight, at least, is the Happily Ever After. Oh my God, this one's huge too, guys. The two announcements that were really huge for me were the Tron opening, you know, in spring of 2023, and then this one, Happily Ever After, is coming back, y'all. Happily Honolulu, as a friend of mine says, hallelujah. This is something that we have all really wanted to see for a long time. Is it Enchanted or Enchantment?
Yeah. Enchantment.
That tells you how, excuse me. Enchantment is the 50th anniversary show that took the place of our beloved Happily Ever After. Happily Ever After is arguably the best fireworks show that they've done for the castle, and it ran for many years and was replaced again by the show that is currently running, Enchantment, for the 50th anniversary. Now, they did not announce a date.
I was going to say, and there's an asterisk too, where it's been revised or updated. So
they updated, I got hung up on that word a little bit. You know, it's like Disney. If you're going to listen to us, just listen to us and give us the original show back. You know, just don't mess with it. Just put it back. Just finally, you know, listen to us as, you know, as fans and of Disney, and just give it back to us. But there was, and you know, in the announcement, guys, there was updated enchant or updated Happily Ever After. So, you know, I hope they just please don't mess with it. Just for crying out loud, just give it back to us.
I'm on board with Jillian's idea here. She says, I think if they updated it for the 100th, I'm wondering if they will add the Walt stuff from Enchantment to the opening of Happily Ever After. I would have I have no problem with that.
I have no problem with that kind of.
Mark says maybe add Walt to Happily Ever After.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, if you're going to honor 100 years of the company, let's go with a wildly popular nighttime show and you know, add to it positively.
Yes.
Russ says Happily Ever After will also be enhanced with the new tech for Enchantment. So, you know, I think the projections will be that much better.
I hope
and
so.
Mark, you made a good point earlier about how much existing park space, you know, we know of, you know, and it just as late, you know, as normal people, not even within the company, that, you know, is currently not being utilized. And you definitely need some Walt if you're going to do a 100th anniversary, you know, company celebration. And speaking of 100, real quick, there's a what's the name of it? You might have this in the notes already, but there's a show coming that's dedicated to Mickey. and I can't remember the title of the show. We watched the trailer for it last night.
Oh, no, I haven't.
But
they put out so much, I haven't even had time to sit and go through it. I mean, it's just
maybe next week we can talk about some of the updates to like Disney Plus and movie content.
We will. That's definitely
because there's a ton of that also.
Yeah, because they have, we'll talk about the Disney Plus announcements. That Star Wars, Marvel. They met merch. They made all kinds of announcements at D23, and what we covered tonight was just a little bitty piece
tip of the iceberg.
Tip of the iceberg. So we'll talk, maybe just a little bit more about some of it next week. But it's all exciting. We got the Tron opening date or opening season. We had talked about that in a previous show. There were three pieces that I had hoped to hear more about. I was hoping to hear a little more information about the end of the 50th celebration. I mean, is it just going to be a date and we're going to move on, or will there be like a closing ceremony? For the 50th. If they do anything for the closing, it'll be more than what they did for the opening. So I'm just going to throw that out there. I wanted an announcement on the Disney dining plan. I wanted to hear that that's coming back. And the other thing was, guys, I'm still lobbying. I'm a broken record here. I want a nighttime spectacular or a nighttime parade at Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
I want a nighttime parade at Walt Disney World. So there you go.
Agreed.
Those were three that we had talked about that we didn't get.
Yeah.
But we did it. We did at least get an opening season for Tron.
Yeah.
So there you go. But yeah, we'll definitely talk a little bit more about some of the other announcements next week. Disney Plus Day, we're just going to mention this. There's so much has happened, guys. It's hard to cover all of it. Disney Plus Day was September the 8th. And William and Jillian, y'all were there on September the 8th for the very first one last year.
We were.
And they had, this year they had special meet and greets in the parks with special characters. They had like special picture magic shots. They called them something else. But they were like magic shots that were available in the Walt Disney World app. Now, unfortunately, those were only available in your Walt Disney World app if you were physically in the park. I think it would have been really cool if they had, included those for anybody, regardless of, because I checked and it said you're not in Walt Disney World. So, oh, hey, Dave, good to see you. So
Dave, welcome in. Great to see you.
You can't use that. We skipped over the treasure. What did we skip?
The treasure, the new cruise ship that's they've been putting out.
Yes. We did. We didn't cover that, but yeah, they are. Yeah, the treasure is a new cruise ship that Disney is building. So that's very exciting. And I'm sure that Mark and Irene are excited about it because you guys have been on several already. We have yet to go on our first Disney cruise. So, that's
Mark said one of the portals was a Hitchhiking Ghost. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Oh man. Yeah. How
I think Jillian had said that that Aladdin is going to be the main character for this ship. So that's 100% approved by me. It's 100% approved.
I mean, that might have to be your first Disney cruise, on that. That would be so cool. But yeah, one of the portal windows is the Hitchhiking Ghost. Again, guys, I've got to go back and look at some more of these announcements because there were so many, and we were on vacation last week, as you guys know, and Jeff and I were on vacation in San Antonio, and so unfortunately. And I guess we're have been pretty blessed because we have not gotten sick. Jeff and I don't get sick a whole lot, but we were kind of sick the first part of this vacation. So we, just stayed around the resort, rested, what have you, and didn't get out, until the last part. I had hoped to do some live streams. We didn't get to, do those, but that's one reason that I haven't, watched as much of this stuff as I probably would have as it was coming out on D23. 3 portals are the dining. So Haunted Mansion would be their oh my gosh. Shut the front door. Haunted Mansion would be fine dining thing. Well, okay.
That'd be pretty sick. If they do, I can't remember what the other portals were. It flashed by 3. Yeah.
So what you're saying, Mark, is I should just start saving up right now to go on to go on this ship. That's what we're saying. Oh my goodness. I'm like Kylie. I would have a freak out, y'all.
It is the fleet's 6th ship. And okay, get this. Let's see. It's the fleet's 6th ship. New island. There's concept art for its new island destination and an all-new vacation experience for Australia and New Zealand residents.
Oh,
Coco and Moana are the other ones. Okay, here we go. So I'm looking. There's a first look at the Grand Hall, and it has Aladdin and Jasmine on the carpet, and they're just under kind of a grand staircase here. Actually, why am I can share my screen. Why am I? What am I not doing? Like, what am I doing here?
Share your screen, William.
Share my screen. Why am I just describing this to all of you whenever I could just show you? Jillian says that they're opening a new private island that the ship will be cruising to. Here is the concept for, and this is just a thumbnail picture from I'm on the Disney Parks blog page. And so there you go. There's a first look at Aladdin and Jasmine riding the carpet over some foliage and really pretty staircase next to it.
Goodness,
If the Wish is cool, but man, if they're gonna do an Aladdin themed cruise ship
with a Haunted Mansion fine dining hall, we're there.
I'm gonna have to call an audible.
We're totally
yeah.
We're totally there.
Yeah.
We are totally there.
Here we go. More information. And again, this is from the Disney Parks blog. New details and first looks at Disney Cruise Line. Next ship and island destination. It says the Grand Hall will radiate the irresistible allure of adventure, inviting guests to seek all the treasures on board from the moment they embark. Inspired by the grandeur and mystery of a gilded palace, it draws on real-world influences from Asia and Africa and pays homage to the far-off land of Agrabah from Walt Disney Animation Studios' classic tale Aladdin. The signature atrium character statue, a Disney Cruise Line tradition, will be a shining, shimmering, splendid representation. See what they did there? Of Aladdin, Jasmine, and Magic Carpet soaring together.
Reference.
Yeah, I understood that reference, which is appropriate since I've got the Captain America shirt on.
That's true.
Soaring together toward a whole new world of adventure. The Disney Treasure is scheduled for delivery in 2024, so we're not too far out. Following the Disney Wish, which set sail in July, the second of 3 new ships planned through 2025. The Wish class ships are powered by liquefied natural gas, and feature 1,254 guest staterooms. Here we go. We also got a sneak peek at the new details and concept art for Disney's second island destination in the Bahamas, located on the island of Eleuthera, at a place called Lighthouse Point. Disney is working closely with Bahamian artists and advisors to create a destination that represents the natural beauty and rich culture of the Bahamas, brought to life through Disney storytelling and the unparalleled service of local cast and crew.
Wow.
It will be a vibrant beach retreat infused with the color and energy of Bahamian artistry.
KT
Look
Spirit,
at that.
welcome in.
Look at that.
Thanks so much. We could be, you never know. KT Spirit, thanks for being
some concept art there. It was really, really pretty.
Oh my goodness, that is just amazing. Yeah, this I had
Big
not
fan.
gotten to.
Looks really cool.
Yeah, Mark, to talk about this. We may try to talk about this a little bit more in detail. But that's just crazy. I mean, that hits on all cylinders for us for sure.
Yeah,
it really does. Yeah, that's just amazing. So, yeah, they need Joe Rohde. We all need Joe Rohde, Tina.
Oh me.
Oh.
So yeah, looks awesome. Very excited about this.
Ann? Yeah. This is great, isn't it, Ann? Ann says she did a mission trip on Eleuthera.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
Yeah, I've never been to Eleuthera. I've been to several of the Bahamian islands and spent a good bit of time on San Salvador.
It says, let's see here. It says that, and during the repositioning voyages between Honolulu and Sydney in October 2023 and February 2024, the Disney Wonder will offer the fleet's first ever South Pacific itineraries. These brand new cruises will give you the chance to experience exotic destinations like Fiji and Samoa. So the Wonder is going to be repositioning, and so you've got a window of time to book that. Wow. So a different ship here, but I'm thrilled about about this ship. Super
exciting.
Cool.
It's exciting. It really is. That is really cool.
So here we go. There's Peter Pan. I'm going to play this video real quick and see. It's going to be pretty choppy, but we got Peter Pan. Okay, we have Coco, or my bad, Miguel.
Yeah,
we
you
have
need
Moana.
to unmute it. It's on mute.
Hey. Oh no, I'm not. I wasn't going to play it with the sound. I was
gotcha.
So yeah, those are the three porthole characters. We got Miguel. We have Moana and Hey, and then we had the Hitchhiking Ghost there.
Well, that's interesting.
And Peter Pan and Tink also.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely.
Very, very cool.
A Wonder South Pacific itinerary sounds great. It absolutely does. Wow. Well, that's exciting. That's really exciting for okay. Which cruise ship comes to Galveston?
I cannot remember.
I was thinking that the Wonder came to Galveston. Now, Mark, you may know. I know that the Wonder did come to Galveston, I think, at one point. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure, yeah. So cool. Yeah, we're very interested in that, Mark. That might have to be our maiden voyage on a Disney cruise ship as the treasure. So we may wait for that for sure. But yeah, thanks for joining us, John, at work. It's so sweet of you to pop in for that. We appreciate it. Okay, and so there were lots of good things for Disney Plus Day on September the 8th. Mm-hmm. They do still have, if you're not subscribed or if you're an existing subscriber, they do have some discounts that run through the end of the month. So if you're considering subscribing, by all means go to Disney.com and check out the discounts on that, because there are some pretty good. If anytime we can save a little money, we want to do that. So
yeah,
go check that out. Okay, and I have guys just a few things to show you right quick. These are some things that I've had for a while and wanted to share with you. Let's see. The first one is when we were at Bucky's. I think when we went to we were in Pensacola, and y'all know how much we love our Bucky's in Texas. This is their new Bucky's originated in Texas, y'all. So this is the new Halloween T-shirt, new Bucky's Halloween T-shirt. Is that the coolest thing? And he's a skeleton. He's Bones.
That's funny.
So I had to get
I
this
like
one.
that.
This is the new Halloween T-shirt. But look at the back. Oh my gosh! Look at the back.
Can't talk right now. What's the bottom say? I'm doing spooky stuff. Nice.
So
That's funny.
it's so cute, and you can see Bucky there in the haunted mansion, and the
A haunted
car.
mansion, not the haunted mansion.
Yeah, well, a haunted mansion. So
that's neat.
A haunted house. So
yeah, got a little skeleton. Really trick or treat buckets, some jack o' lantern faces. Yeah, that's neat.
Really, really. Can't talk right now. And there's Bucky again, in a skeleton costume. I'm doing spooky stuff. So I just thought that was really cute. I had to have it. So
does it glow in the dark? Jillian wants to know.
It does glow in the dark.
Yeah.
It does glow in the dark. Available at your local Buc-ee's right now. So y'all can check that out. I had to have one. I thought it was really, really cute. Okay, and guys, coming up, and this is one thing we haven't mentioned on this particular show. We did mention D23. We are D23 members, and every quarter, D23 sends out their magazine. Now, this magazine is really heavy. It's really well done. It's a collector's piece, and each one is different. I think I showed you the last one, or the last quarter was the Disney Wish was on the cover. Well, this time it's the Sanderson Sessions, the Sanderson Sisters, and of course that's because Hocus Pocus 2 is coming out. So there they are. It's really a pretty cover, and then on the back is really cool too. Another shot of the Sanderson Sisters and Hocus Pocus 2. So that is what's on the cover of D23, and these are fantastic. These it's got a Disney Expo promo there, but as you can see, these are just beautiful. I mean, I saved these and put them back into the plastic that they come in. The pictures are just really amazing. Let's see if I can find another one here. Just kind of show you the quality is just really, really cool. So looking forward to Hocus Pocus coming out. I have not read this yet. Again, I'm so far behind with stuff, but I am going to read that. It's just really cool. We're excited about Hocus Pocus with Kathy Najimy and Sarah Jessica Parker, and then as Winifred, the incredibly talented Bette Midler, and that's September, end of September, right on that one. So end of this month on Hocus Pocus, that one's coming out. And this, guys, I just picked these up, and I know that if you've been to Walt Disney World here recently, you've seen these, and I know William brought back some, but these are the 50th Coca-Cola bottles. And as you can see, they're taller and skinnier than your traditional Coca-Cola bottles. This particular one is the Magic Kingdom. They did these for the 50th anniversary, and that's like in the iridescent. Let's see. You can see as I turn that, the color, kind of changes from, the iridescent blues and purples. But yeah, so these are just really cool. They have these in the parks, and each park has its own design. So they all have 50 on them, and these are really cool. I'm hoping to get some of these when we go and leave them unopened. Just keep them, with the Coke still in them. But those are just fun, cool little souvenirs. If you're going to get a Coke, you might as well get one in a 50th bottle. And then they also have these really cool bags in the parks, y'all. They're the recyclable bags, and they're just really cool. I bought this one just to have. I'll probably buy another couple when I go, just to have as keepsakes, but they're the recyclable bags, and have the 50th, logo in gold, and then they have the iridescent handles there, and then on the back side they have Minnie and Mickey. Isn't that adorable?
Yeah, it is.
So those are, I thought that was really cute. So I bought the bag to keep my treasures in. Let's see, what else did I have here? Oh yes, now this one is kind of special. This is one, guys, that I got on our recent trip where Jeff and I, shock, did not go into a park. But I have not even opened this yet. This is something that I bought that I just absolutely had to have. I got this at Disney Springs when we were with Jeff and Angela. And had to have this one. And as soon as I get it open, you will see why. I'm really excited about this. It is a Christmas ornament. And they have done a whole ride series of Christmas ornaments. And this one is the Haunted Mansion. So is that just
beautiful? That's so cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
Just really cool. As I said, it's a Christmas ornament.
Neat.
Let's see. I think it was. Let's see. This was $29.99. It was $30. But obviously, I had to have that. And when you turn it around on the back, though, look inside. At the inside.
Very nice. Oh, that's cool.
So, you have.
You got the Constance Hatchaway there in the corner.
Got the bride. So cool. So, yeah, it's and they've done a lot of the ride facades. They've done like Big Thunder. They've done Country Bears, which I'll probably get if it's still there next time. So they've done a lot of the classic rides and their facades. So I'm really excited to have that one. Just, obviously had to have that one. And I have a friend who is going to grab the Hatbox Ghost ornament that you saw on last week's show for me. So I'm really really excited about getting that Hatbox Ghost. He was afraid that it wouldn't be there by the time I get there in October. So he was gonna grab that for me. Let's see. And I think that was it. The only other thing that I wanted to show you guys, and this is a new pin series that they have, a Ghost Portraits Mystery Pin Set. And these pins come 2 to a pack. And nice. I will open this. I'll do a short on this for Thursday.
Good. Hey, flip it around. I wanted to see. Oh, okay. Yeah. So those are on Shop Disney now as well. I wanted to mention.
Yes.
I actually seen you a link to that without realizing you had picked it up.
Yeah. So these are on Shop Disney, and I picked one up, and I will do a short opening this, opening these. This is a new set actually. So I'm interested to see what I get in this. I just got the one box, but it has 2 pins in it. I'll do a short opening on that for Thursday. So yeah.
Sweet.
Excited about that. Let's see. And I think that's all I had. All I had to show you new stuff. I did buy some other things, but they are Christmas presents.
Christmas gifts. Yeah.
So yeah, they're Christmas gifts. So we'll have to hold off. Hitchhiker highlight, guys. Tonight, we always kind of like to, highlight a Disney film or something that we've really enjoyed. And this was kind of different. Phineas and Ferb, for those of you who know Phineas and Ferb and who watch that cartoon, William and I absolutely love it. It's what I like to refer to as adult humor, and by that I mean it's intelligent humor that might go over the head of a child, but it's just really good stuff. Kind of like Bugs Bunny, was like that. But Phineas and Ferb is fantastic, and they have several episodes that could qualify as Halloween, but they did a specific Halloween episode called "That's the Spirit" in 2011. These are G-rated, of course. It's a 30-minute, basically it's a 30-minute show, but they do 2 episodes, and each episode is 15 minutes. So This is on Disney Plus, and it's season 3, episode 23.
Okay.
And it's called That's the Spirit. Creators are Jeff Swampy Marsh and Dan Povenmire. For those of you who are familiar with Phineas and Ferb, I know you're a fan, because it's just, I can't imagine anybody watching it and not really getting into it. There are a lot of recurring themes in it. It's just really, really cute. And this is a cute episode. So it's season 3, episode 23. And it's called That's the Spirit. It's a Halloween episode. So
Jillian brought me Perry. He's just Perry because he doesn't have his fedora with him.
That's so true. That's what
a platypus, and then he gets his fedora as Perry the platypus.
Perry the platypus. Pretty good Doofenshmirtz invitation there. Yeah. We have a platypus somewhere too. I should have gotten one. But yeah, this it's a fun. Perry the Perry.
Yeah.
Well.
Russ with the
doobie
doobie doo wah doobie doobie doo
wah. There you go. Absolutely. I know it's a trap, Tina. I bought it anyway. I know you guys try to pull me back from the abyss. But, anyway, I think that's let's see. We have just some miscellaneous announcements. We've kind of covered, I guess as much as we have time for right now of Disney news, but we are going, guys, and Jeff and I are going to be there in October. We'll be at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. I'm really excited about that, and Jeff hasn't been, guys, in a while, so this will be his first time to see Galaxy's Edge East. We went out to California for the opening of Galaxy's Edge in a Disneyland. But Jeff has not seen a Galaxy's Edge in Disney World. He has not ridden, he's not seen Toy Story Land. He's not ridden Mickey's Runaway Railway. Neither of us, he's never, the nighttime spectaculars. There are lots of things that he has not done yet. We're definitely going to ride Ratatouille. We're going to do our very dead level best to ride, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind in Epcot. Channel News. William opens all his boxes in an epic 8-hour straight. And right on cue, he brings out the wishable. There you go. He's got him, guys. Keep after him. Keep after him. Mikey says, Mikey has been ghosting. This is Mark. I don't think 8 hours will be enough time.
It's funny because, if I was to actually put together everything, all the stuff that I could potentially open and do things with, the runtime would probably be pretty long. I'm not even gonna lie. Because here's one for you. 2018 was that when I got the Tron set, the light cycle set, the Lego one. I haven't put that together. My goodness.
Yeah.
And
You're making Stacy cry right now.
The build time for the Tron light cycle set, granted it's not a huge set, but it's still sealed.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. So it's in the closet. I know where it is currently. And then all of the so there's some games I'd like to play on the channel too. Granted, I have actually played was it Best Day Ever or something like that. I have actually played that, the Disney Park edition. So that's a fun game. I got the the Goofy movie game that I want to play at some point. I haven't actually opened that one. Let's see, all of the Marvel Battle World stuff underneath my desk. Anyway, the runtime, if I was to actually open all the stuff that I have that has yet to be opened, would probably be a pretty decent amount of time.
Right. And I actually have a confession time. I actually have a couple of Lego sets, little mini Lego sets. I have a Millennium Falcon mini Lego set, and I also have a Mandalorian mini Lego set that I have never opened. You know, maybe I can bring that with me to Florida, Russ, and you can help me with that. Russ has some great
you can stream the build.
There you go. On where we could
stream it or vlog it. You know, Russ does a great job with kind of the time lapse vlogs. So, yeah, that'd be neat.
That's true. That's true. And Jonathan, hey Jonathan, there's never enough time. As someone said in a Star Trek film, time is the fire in which we burn. It's true. It's so true. But yeah, definitely. Russ, don't forget to check out him. Do you already have a thumbnail up for that, Russ? He and Mike are going Friday evening to the Halloween party on the 16th, and you are most welcome for Wonderful World of Walter and several of us. You know, we all pitched in and just wanted to.
Hope you'll have the best time. Have a great time, y'all.
Have a fantastic time. Enjoy it. You know, if you want to live stream, that's great. Live stream for a few minutes, but you know, y'all just enjoy it. We just
have fun.
Do
what you want to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're really excited about that for you.
Russ says you won't have time to build Legos on your trip.
Did he say we won't have time? Okay. No, I don't. You're right.
You'll be too busy.
You're right. You're absolutely right. We're gonna be all over the place. We're gonna be blowing and going. So yeah, we'll have to schedule another time perhaps where we can get together and stream together and do that.
Yeah. There we go. Mikey says we're gonna do
what in the parks.
Yeah, we're going to do what we want to do, but we're going to bring it. We're going to bring it along for you. So thanks, Mike.
How sweet. Yeah, so sweet. Okay. He says so. So the 16th, guys, mark the 16th on your calendar because Russ and Mike will be going to the Halloween party that night to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. And Russ will put up the thumbnail later on. But yeah, we are so excited for you guys. So, and John, oh gosh, John, y'all will love the Halloween party.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It is worth the Halloween party is so worth your time. I mean, it really. Oh, my backyard science. Hey,
welcome in. Good to see you, my backyard science.
Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Let's see. What else did we have on the docket? Okay. So we're going to try to do all that. You know, fingers crossed, guys. Send us some positive vibes that we get to ride Cosmic Rewind while we're there. And we absolutely.
I hope you get a good song as well.
I hope we get a good song. I do. Yeah. Somebody, was it? I can't remember who it was, had posted that they had actually, maybe it was Meredith and Ron, the Doofley crew, who said they had actually been able to ride to every song now. They have kind of been keeping track, and they've been able to ride. That the songs that play while you ride are what's the word I'm looking for? There's a different song every time you ride.
Yeah, they rotate.
They
kind of randomized.
Random.
Tina says, "Are there any bad songs?" I don't think so, but based on just checking the list.
Yeah, I think all of them are pretty good. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, Russ is only 9 away from 500 subs. Y'all.
Yeah, check out What in the World with Russ's channel.
Check out What in the World with Russ. I think. Let's see. I think Mikey dropped his. Let me see. Go back up here. I think Mikey dropped his link. By all means, y'all help us out on this. Oh, hey, Stacy. I knew you were probably there somewhere. We were talking about you earlier. Were your ears burning? All good things. All good things.
Yeah, all good things.
But yeah, check out What in the World with Russ, guys. Mikey said he's really, really close to 500 subs. So by all means, check out his channel and subscribe. He's got some good stuff up there. Does live streams from the parks, nice, relaxing shorts, and some great Lego build videos. My goodness. Russ does amazing stop action Lego builds. So yeah, definitely, y'all check that out.
Oh, Mark, no, don't rat me out.
You've been so ratted.
Yeah.
You have been so ratted. But yeah, so yeah,
Where's
hoping it hit. You
there's the
will, Russ.
neuralizer from Men in Black. Just
Yeah.
go ahead and break that out and pull out my sunglasses and just hit the button.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
wipe
That would be
wipe
awesome.
that Jedi mind
Yes.
trick or something.
There you go. There you go. Whatever it takes. Anyway, William, you want to go through some? Let's see. Well, let me get channel announcements just quickly. There is a new short up on the channel that I just put up today. It's just a nice view of the beach at the Polynesian. So if you like those Polynesian vibes, go check out that short on the beach at the Poly. Jeff and I did a lot of resort hopping, and we did monorail crawls, and we did some Skyliner hops, and just did some stuff like that, and visited a lot of the resorts while we were there. And we were there on the beach at the Poly, and I took a short. So I hope you enjoy that. It's up on the channel. And also, I was a guest with Kelly and James for their live stream on Disney Grandparents for Grandparents Day, which was on Sunday. Their live stream was on Sunday, and we had a great time just talking about all the Disney grandparents and what we love about being grandparents, and reminiscing about our own grandparents. So go to their channel. Kelly's channel is called The Mickey Bunch, and watch that live stream and some of her content. Kelly does a great job with her channel, and we really, really had a fun time with that stream. So check out The Mickey Bunch and our live stream from Sunday. It was a lot of fun. It was on Disney Grandparents. And then, Monorail Molly, thanks for popping
Thanks for being here. Yeah.
Appreciate that
Debbie
so
Burnfield,
much.
welcome in. And Stevie Lee also, welcome in.
Stevie Lee. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed Stevie. Debbie, did I say hello to you, my dear?
Back up. Yeah.
Yeah, Kathy Hollister. I'm sorry, guys. Have I missed y'all in the chat? I'm sorry if I have. Maybe Manny and Nick.
Yeah, Nick, welcome in. Great to see you.
Oh my goodness! I think. Well, I've been.
There we go. There's the culprit. I was going to say I was watching our number over. I can't. Let's see, this way. I was watching the number on the screen. And I was like, all right, there's some people hopping in here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pete.
So much,
appreciate
Pete.
it.
We really appreciate it. And Pete has a new guys. Check out the Pete McDevitt show. Golly, Pete, you do such a fantastic job. Pete does lives, commentaries on hockey, football, baseball. Mm-hmm. I mean, I usually just turn the volume off on my TV and just listen to Pete because you do such a great job with that, Pete. And the short that you put up today was just hang in there, man. Keep working. We are behind you. We love you. You know that. Hashtag Team Pete here all the way.
Yeah.
I know it's hard work. Pete had an injury. And is really fighting to come back and learn to walk again. And we are so behind you. Pete, we love you, and we love what you do with your channel. Just, man, you're an inspiration to us. So
yeah, I was very privileged to get to meet Pete and give him a hug, and other people as well. But to be able to meet Pete there at Galaxy's Edge in September of last year, it was wonderful. So thanks, Pete, for pointing people our way.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Russ says, I think I saw Pete do a stream on underwater. Pete is a man of many talents, Russ. I would not even remotely doubt that. But guys, thanks for popping in. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
I can't think of anything else that we've got going on. If you came in late, been over there watching Pete and you came in late, by all means, back it up, watch us on the replay. We appreciate y'all popping in for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that was all I had, William. If you want to do the roll call, and then we'll do some business and get out of here.
Yeah, there we go. So check out our partner channel, Monarch Moments. Cool. They go live Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. They have Fun Food Fridays. The Monarchs were recently at Disneyland, and they also went to the Oogie Boogie Bash, the first one of the season. So check out their stream. I saw Kingdom Hearts Mickey on the Monarch stream. So Mickey in his Kingdom Hearts outfit. I'm a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts. I saw some sort of other Facebook page posted a video of Goofy, Donald, and Mickey all in their Kingdom Hearts outfits for Oogie Boogie Bash, and I was like, man, like I'm adding that to to my Disney bucket list items. I have got to, being a huge fan of the games for years now, I've got to make it out to the Oogie Boogie Bash at some point. Hopefully they'll keep bringing Mickey and Donald and Goofy in those outfits to the party, because I've got to see them in those outfits at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
Huge fan of the
really
game.
cool.
Love that game.
Really.
So yeah, check out the Monarchs again. Great streams recently from Disneyland. I'd venture to say a lot of the people in the chat are more familiar with Disney World than Disneyland, just based off of general idea of where people are from. And so it's fun to see the other park, if you will, the other parks, if you will. So check out the Monarchs, Garrett and Michelle, Hannah and Gabe, wonderful, wonderful family we're supporting. Check them out. Check out Mark and Irene, Wonderful World with Walter. Mark's in the chat tonight. They were live for Travel Talk Tuesday, so check that out. Check out the Dean the Turkey Lecture as well for Newsflash Disney. There's so many wonderful channels here represented in our chat tonight. So check them out if you haven't already.
Guys, Stacy tells me that Russ is only 6 subs away from 500. I'll spit this out just a minute. Okay. I apologize. Russ is 6 subs from 500. If you're not subscribed to
check out What in the World with
channel, check out What in the World with Russ and give him a sub. He's only 6 away from 500.
He's an honorary adjunct hitchhiking bone.
Yeah, Russ is an adjunct hitchhiking bone.
Served as a tour guide for the resorts.
He does.
He's come on the channel with us several times now. My mom's been on his channel a few times to review. They did a series reviewing the What If series, the Marvel animated series a while back. So
all that's on Russ's channel.
Yeah.
We're 6 subs away, guys. Give it.
So check out What in the World with Russ. And again, they're going live. He and Mike Wheeler are going live on the 16th for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. So
so we're really looking forward to that.
Let's see here. Check out the liveplace.com. Big shout out to Dean for maintaining that website. It's basically a TV guide listing for family-friendly content and live streams. So check out Dreamer's Empire and the Live Place YouTube channels as well, and the liveplace.com. Let's see here. Check out TubeBuddy if you're a YouTube creator looking to grow your channel. It's a great tool. Tracks viewing trends, suggested keywords for titles and tags, and channel data that helps you grow your channel. There's a basic version's free. If you decide to do the paid version, you have under 1,000 subs like us. Use our link. There's discounted version of or the upgraded version from basic is discounted if you have under 1,000 subs like we do. If you want to check it out, use our link below. Both get a free month. It's a win-win. Speaking of win-wins, Stickermule. If you are looking for good quality, low-cost promotional items such as magnets, buttons, pins, stickers. If you're looking for any of that, check out Stickermule. That's what we use for the various promotional things that we have for the channel that we give out at the parks and also mail to people as well. Use our link below. Both get a $10 credit for a future order from Stickermule. So again, it's a win-win. I want to say thank you to everybody for being here. Thanks to everybody that it helped crash the party here towards the end of our stream. Big shout out to Pete again for sending people our way.
Thanks,
But
Pete.
want to say thank you to Aunt Susan and Aunt Joy, Jillian, Kylie, and other family members. And if I missed you, I apologize. I'll do the best I can to read our notes, to share my screen, to change the setup here on screen as well to highlight various things. So I do the best I can to keep track of everybody who's commenting. If I missed you, I apologize. Let me know so I can thank you properly for being here. Stacy says, "Wait, what are we mailing to people?" So yeah, we've sent people buttons and stickers and magnets and things of that nature in the past to help promote and support the channel. So yeah, hit us up if you're interested in any of that.
Or a sticker or magnet, guys, let us know.
Yeah.
By all means. I think you probably have them, Stacy. And Stacy, I've got a package for you. We'll talk.
But again, big shout out to Aunt Susan and Aunt Joy, Jillian, Conley, and other family members, Kevin Theme Park Adventure, Mandy Adams, Sebastian the Crab, Francisco, Tina DCS, Mike Cabral, Dina Turkey Lexter, Mike Wheeler, Happily Ever Yachty, The Moonlight Adventures, Wonderful World of Walter's Dad Mark, AJC Magic TV, Kathy Hollister, Jonathan Chung, Jillian Bone Mickey Travels, Boardman aka Kenneth Oakes, Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure, Najuma Brown, So Cargo, Griswold Family Vacay, What in the World with Russ, Diz Our Dream, Annie Coog 86, Elena K808, Space Mountain Dave Cantrell, J&N Travels, KT Spirit 1, a newer name to our channel. Thanks for being here, KT. Stevie Lee, My Backyard Science, Movie Mania Nick, Stacy Rogers, Debbie Burnfield, Monorail Molly, and Pete McDevitt Show. So again, thanks to everybody for being here. If I missed you, I apologize. Like I said, I do the best I can to keep track of everybody that's commenting and everything. And also big shout out to the captains of our team replay, Lisa, Keith, and Joey. It's Joey's World. Love y'all. Appreciate your support. Check out It's Joey's World if you haven't already. Wonderful channel. It's a lot of fun, and there's the three of them are fantastic people. So love y'all. Thanks for your support, and also Dennis Algazi as well, supporting us in Team Replay. So
yeah, we appreciate
leave
you,
a comment if you watch after this is posted. Leave a comment. Let us know what you're interested in seeing. Let us know on this specific week. Let us know what you're most excited about coming out of D23.
Yeah.
Much news, and tonight most of the stuff we covered was park news. So next week, we could easily talk about all of the various Disney Plus content coming. Marvel, Star Wars. Oh my,
cruise line.
Yeah, there's so much more we can cover.
It was crazy.
I'd like to talk a little bit about the Disney Lorcana, a new trading card game that Disney's putting out. That's going to be along the same vein as Magic the Gathering, Pokemon.
Okay.
So there's looks really cool. I've got some thoughts on that game as well. The artwork looks really, really neat. And so that game comes out into next year, but I'd like to talk a little bit more about that. Yeah, Inside Out 2. Yeah, there's tons of stuff.
Golly,
So
crazy
join us next week, and we're going to be talking about it. So let us know what you're most excited about coming out of D23. Leave a comment and letting us know what you're most looking forward to. Lots of stuff to be excited about. But let's see here. Let's see. Remember, we go live every Tuesday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. Be sure to join us live or watch on the replay. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you get notifications when we go live or post new videos. Check us out on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you want to reach out to us, send us a direct message, or you can email us at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com. Let's see here. Yeah, again, if you're ghost watching, hanging out in the background, if you're commenting in the chat, if you're watching after it posts, thank you. There are a lot of ways you could be spending your time, and we are thankful you choose to spend it with us. So we appreciate you. You're an encouragement to us. Hopefully we're an encouragement to you as well. But we love and appreciate you. If you're able to watch just 5 minutes of our stream on a Tuesday night, we get it. Life happens. But we have a lot of fun talking Disney news with each and every one of you. So thank you for being here. Anything else you wanted to say as we wrap up, Mom?
I can't think of anything. I'm laughing about some stuff going on in my house, y'all.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. We appreciate y'all so much. Looking forward to seeing Mike and Russ at Nikki's Not So Scary Halloween Party the 16th, Friday the 16th. Be sure and subscribe to What in the World with Russ's channel so that you can be there for that. Get him to 500, guys. Last time I looked, he was only 6 away from 500. So, y'all check it out. We look forward to it. I can't think of anything else. Thanks, Pete, for sending everybody over, and thanks everybody for popping in. Mike says, I know how I will. Stuff in box, just send them out with channel buttons and magnets. One item per person. Now, Mikey, I know you've got swag. I'm sending some stuff to Stacy. So, if you'd like a channel button or something, by all means, send us an email at the hitchhikingbones.com or a direct message on our Instagram page. Get in contact with us. We'll be happy to mail you out a button. Or magnet or sticker or whatever. So I'm sure it'll be open faster than you will. Oh, well, enough of this nonsense, guys. We're going to wrap it up here. And thanks for being here. We love to see you. We love to chat with you and spend some time with you. And we're honored that you're here to spend some time with us. It means a lot to us, really.
It really, absolutely. Thanks, everybody.
At the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there is always room for more. So please hurry back. William, did you want to try to play us out with the video? Did you want to try it?
Yeah, let me give it a shot. I've got to get the
one more thing. We've got one more thing, guys, that we were going to try.
Let's see how this turns out. I'm going to mute my phone here and see if I can get it.
Let's see if we can get it to. I jumped the gun a little bit. I thought about this little treat that we have. Let's see if we can get it to work.
For you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Now go, guys. Reach out and find your happily ever after. The battles, the stories, the losses, and all the glory, change found ways. We all have the